위쳐 18일차입니다. 오랜만에 라이브 켰습니다. 진짜 오랜만에 켰다. 요새 좀 컨디션이 좋지 않아서 라이브 방송을 못 켰는데 간만에 켜니까 또 새롭네요. 지금까지 진행한 내용은 또 계속 올라오고 있으니까 올라오는 영상 보시면서 재미있게 즐겨주시면 될 것 같습니다. 오늘은 제가 할 것들이 있어요. 지금 해야 될 것들이 요거 갑옷 제작의 거장 퀘스트 한번 진행을 좀 해야 되고요. 그 다음 요거 검과 만두 사이에서 요 두 개, 갑옷 제작의 거장이랑 검과 만두 사이에서 둘 다 장인 등급 해제하는 퀘스트입니다. 그래서 요거 두 개 아마 진행을 할 것 같고 그러고 나서 메인 퀘스트 한번 진행을 할 예정이에요. 요거 사상 최악의 추남 해서 우마 그 이상한 저주받은 조그만한 난쟁이 저주를 해결하는 것까지 진행을 한번 해보고 시간이 남으면 그 이후 일정으로 한번 짜보면 더 좋을 것 같습니다. 그래서 갑옷 제작의 거장부터 진행을 좀 시작해 볼게요.
How may I assist you?
Went to Undvik a while ago. Found these.
Well, goose kick me. These look like the real thing.
Because they are. Look at the markings. Authentic. How did you get them?
Wasn't easy, so I'm hoping for a good price on that armor of mine.
Harman ep Grönekan, Lieutenant General of the 2nd Mounted Army. Welcome to our humble establishment. A true honor to host one of such renown. I've heard the General's a connoisseur and collector of armor. This is true, and they call you a master of the craft. All too kind, sir, truly.
I need a suit of armor, heavy, able to withstand piercing projectiles.
Piercing projectiles? Oh, bolts, you mean? That ain't easy. Needs a special alloy, tempering.
The new tools. We can do it. Stoke the fire, I'll ready the rest.
Bold, your worker. You allow her much.
You know how it is, General. Good help's hard to come by. We should go outside. There's business to discuss.
It's always the same. I've had enough.
Enough?
They treat me like I'm nobody. The menial labour. Truth is, the Nilfgaardian, the one Fergus is kissing up to, I'll have to craft his armour. Yours too, for that matter.
So what's Fergus do?
Horseshoes, nails, not much else he can do, seeing as he cocks up simple bungs. But in the end, they call him Master. No one'd ever think I could be a skilled armourer, a human and a woman to boot. A dwarven blacksmith. Oh, that's another story.
If that's the case, stand your ground. Don't let him treat you like this.
I won't. Not anymore. He can craft the Nilfgaardian's armour himself. I'll make another suit, and we'll see which one's better. I need but one thing I can't get on my own. Would you help me?
Depends what it is.
To finish the armour, I'll need to harden it, quench it in a bath. Oil's what we usually use, but I want to use acid.
Kicky-moors and archgriffins spit acid.
Archgriffins? Draconic griffins, you mean? Baron's men came by a few days back, said they'd seen one north of Crow's Perch. It had killed some folk out there.
Bound to be a notice posted for the griffin anyway. Could kill two beasts with one stone. Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Bring me the acid and I'll prove I'm better than Fergus. And I'll craft armour for you, lots of it. The kind no other armourer can.
자, 이제는 아크 그리핀에게 가서 녀석을 처리해 보겠습니다. 여기를 안 봤나? 봤을 텐데? 하나 그냥 추가되는구나. 고지의 그리핀 퀘스트가. 겸사겸사 이 고지의 그리핀 퀘스트도 해결할 수 있겠네요. 지금 뭘 봐야 되냐? 캐릭터 창 보고 확인하고 소지품이랑 이거 지금 비워야 되는구나. 오케이, 일단 가보죠. 아크 그리핀을 잡으러 가보겠습니다. 아까 망고님이 얘기하신 귀족은 닐프가드 장교쯤 되는 사람일 거예요 아마. 제대로 그 저길 못 봤는데 얘가 이제 벨렌인데 닐프가드의 관할 하에 있거든요. 그래서 이제 대장장이들을 통해서 갑옷이나 이런 무구 같은 거를 많이 생산을 하는 편인데 거의 정기적으로 와서 이렇게 받아가고는 하는데 저 친구는 유난히 이제 어떤 콜렉터 성향이 있는 것 같아요. 그래서 또 여기 대장장이가 드워프 대장장이가 유명하다고 하니까 와서 주문을 한 것 같은데 실상은 뭐야 쟤는 실상 실력자는 그 드워프가 아니라 옆에 있던 사람이었죠. 여성이다 보니까 아무래도 주목을 못 받았고 대신 이제 드워프 대장장이가 주목을 받게 된 거죠. 왜냐하면 드워프는 이제 대장장이 관련해서 굉장히 명망이 있는 또 종족이기 때문에 저 친구는 그런 드워프 중에서도 별로 실력이 없는 친구인 것 같아요. 그래서 아마 이번 퀘스트를 통해서 실상이 밝혀지겠죠. 자, 그리핀을 잡으러 거의 다 왔습니다. 그리핀을 잡기 전에 그리핀은 잡종이니까요. 잡종 기름을 검에다가 발라주고 그 다음에 에키드나 탕약 하나 고데레셴 요건가? 요건가? 여기 고데레셴 하나 서큐버스 서큐버스 여깄다. 이렇게까지 마시는 편입니다. 저는 이러고 이제 싸우러 갑니다. 자, 여긴데 뭐가 있다.
A hand. That's it. Large griffins had a veritable feast.
자, 흔적을 따라가 보겠습니다. 조사를 해야 되나 본데? 맵이 움직이질 않네.
Large griffin feather. Must have lost it when taking off. Hopefully its nest is nearby.
됐다. 가봅시다. 우리 친구 어디 있나? 나타났다. 나타났죠? 우와! 자, 조준하고. 와, 시꺼먼 거 봐. 이거 맞아라. 오, 피했어. 와. 불. 피해주고, 불. 한 대, 두 대, 피해줘야 됩니다. 피해줘야 돼요. 와. 뭐야? 끝났어? 이거 별거 아니구만. 와, 근데 색깔이 시꺼머니까 더 무섭네요. 그 로얄 그리핀보다. 여기 왜 들어왔지? 맞아. 로치의 전리품을 아마 똑같으려나? 아크 그리핀이랑 로얄 그리핀이랑? 똑같네요. 자, 다시 돌아가 볼까요? 깔끔하게 그리핀을 처치했습니다. 뭐야? 누가 있었어? 아, 한 대 맞추고 싶었는데 실패했다. 다음에 도전. 따라올 틈 따라와봐. 잠깐만, 내가 어디 지나갔나 설마? 아니죠? 예. 지나간 줄 알았다. 갑시다. 아이고, 이쪽으로. 노래 바꿔주세요. 전투 끝났어요. 차분한 전투로 바꿔주시죠. 차분한 BGM으로. 그렇지. 도착했습니다. 까마귀 횟대의 최대 단점. 빠른 여행을 할 수 있는 표지가 너무 멀리 있어요. 그 남작의 영지가 있는 곳에서 너무 떨어져 있습니다. 이렇게 매번 이동을 해야죠. 이것이 최대 단점입니다. 아이고, 왜 이래. 퀘스트를 한번 찍고 갈까요? 아까 그 위쳐르 퀘스트였던 것 같은데. 고지의 그리핀 병참 장교였구나. 오케이, 바로 옆에 있는 분이셨군요. 가서 그리핀 보상을 받고 그 다음에 갑옷 제작 퀘스트 이어서 진행해 볼게요. 왜 말소리를 게롤트가 내지?
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile.
Heard you had a griffin problem.
Aye. Killed some villagers north of Crow's Perch. Folk came complaining to the Baron. He finally wearied of all the lamenting, offered a reward for the beast's head.
Good thing, too. I could use some crowns.
Well, folk say all kinds of shite about you lot. You've got to give a witcher his due. Here, fair pay for a fair day's work.
오케이, 이것도 해결했고 갑옷 제작의 과장 이어서 진행해볼게요. 어디 있는가? 유이나, 요아나?
Back. So, got the acid?
Use it carefully. It's about as caustic as things come.
I know. It's burned many a man where I come from. Armour's ready. Now for the last touch. We'll soon see who's better, Fergus or me. Geralt, it's done.
Looks very professional.
Welcome, General. Armour's all ready. Came out splendid, if I do say so myself.
Rather coarse. I trust the appearance does not reflect the quality.
General, I've also made a suit, if you please.
What is the meaning of this?
Exactly what it looks like. Joanna crafted a suit of armor for you, General, to prove she's the superior armorer.
For God's sake, Joanna, what do you think you're doing?
Temeria remains a wild land, it seems. Insubordination of this kind is not something we Nilfgaardians allow.
If I may, General, I am Fergus's subordinate in appearance alone. It's what we agreed, as few would ever believe a woman to be a better armourer than a dwarf.
You are right. I, for one, do not think it possible. But you are confident in your abilities. Let us put them to the test. Not on dummies, in live combat.
Oh, quite a crowd.
You there, put on this armor.
I'm just here to show me yours.
Mine is not a request.
General, I crafted this armor for a man. It can't fit me properly.
Then find another to wear it.
Geralt, will you help?
Fine. Hope I won't regret this.
Don your armor, both. I will await outside.
Bloody hell. I just came here to show me yours.
Does this look to you like armor that stops bolts? Compensate the man. Now, let us see what this other suit is for.
Robbed soldiers' corpses, chopped off fingers, and if only you men were forever getting tossed in the town.
Gonna live?
Aye. But this armor's rubbish.
Stand. I wish to see the armor.
Not even a dent.
I am not easily impressed, but I must admit you have succeeded, my dear. Where to, dwarf? You must hear this. The forge is now Miss Joanna's. She will also assume all Nilfgaardian army requisitions. Is that clear?
Aye, as day.
Your pay for the armor. I will send a man to collect it.
I'll be going too, methinks. Just get my things.
Wait. We needn't part ways, Fergus. You've been a good helper. We could go on that way. But without the lie.
We did make quite the pair.
Well then, go stoke the fire. We've got a customer. He needs armor fit for a witcher. You weren't certain the armor would protect you. Admit it.
Master craftsmanship's something I trust in, something I strive for myself. Wouldn't have asked for legendary tools from Undvik and Archgriffin Acid if you didn't know what you were doing.
Thank you for trusting me. Give us a few days and your armor will be ready. Come on, let me help you get out of that.
아니, 아니 방금 저 장교가 활을 쏘는데 게롤트한테 쏴야 되는데 그 게롤트한테 쏘는 순간에 그 앞에 어떤 아낙네가 지나가다가 맞았어. 근데 게롤트는 결과적으로 화살을 안 맞았거든 지금. 아 진짜 웃겨. 아 이건 다시 봐야 됩니다. 나중에 꼭 다시 봐야 돼요. 와 진짜 설마 저게 나한테 안 날라오고 저 아낙네가 맞을까 했는데 아낙네가 맞았어. 아 진짜 웃느라 진짜 혼났네. 와 진짜 한참 웃었다. 아 시네마 나오고 있어서 웃지는 못하고. 명상하겠습니다. 와 진짜 웃겼다. 하루 안 됐죠? 하루 안 됐으니까 한 번 더. 갑옷을 아 생각나니까 진짜 웃기네. 생각하니까. 받으러 가볼까요 갑옷을?
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
My armor coming along all right?
It's ready. I've reinforced the joints and bathed it in acid, as my clan's tradition demands.
Thanks. How much do I owe you?
Oh, please. I'd not be here if it weren't for you. It's a gift, in thanks for what you did. Take it, and may it serve you well.
Thanks. And you take care.
tossed at the tavern.
마녀 사냥꾼 갑옷을 얻었습니다. 아, 진짜 웃겼네. 오, 좋은데? 요구 레벨 80이야, 와. 근데 이거 내가 안 입겠지? 입지 않을 것 같아요. 저는 이제 교단 위주로 입을 것 같아서. 아쉽지만 그래도 좋은 아이템을 받았습니다. 그리고 장인 등급이 해제가 됐어요. 가만 있어봐. 아이템을 좀 팔고 이분 돈이 없네. 이런 못 팔지. 허허, 그렇다면 수리를 좀 맡기고 분해할 건 없을까? 분해할 거. 어허. 요아나는 돈이 좀 있을까요?
Needs.
이분 돈 좀 있네. 이분에게 팔아야겠고요. 죄송합니다. 목소리가 목이 살짝 잠기네요. 아직은 이 정도로 하죠. 어차피 더 팔 수도 없으니까. 자, 이렇게 해서 벨렌에서의 장인 등급 해제 퀘스트는 마무리가 됐습니다. 이제는 노비그라드로 가서 핫토리라는 전직 장인이었죠. 정직 대장장이 장인이었지만 노비그라드 내에서 이제 그런 대장장이들을 배척하는, 정확히는 이제 엘프를 배척하는 거였을 거예요. 그러한 어떤 일련의 분위기 때문에 자기의 직업을 그만두고 만두를 팔아 살고 있었던 그런 핫토리를 만나러 가보겠습니다. 아, 진짜 마이크 꺼놓고 아까 얼마나 웃었는지 몰라요. 그냥 마이크 틀 걸 그랬나봐. 진짜 웃겼는데. 자, 추남은 아직, 어차피 다시 돌아오긴 할 건데 추남은 아직. 일단 노비그라드로 가보겠습니다. 어디 쪽이더라? 여기다. 퀘스트를 찍고 갈까요? 검과 만두 사이에서. 위쳐에게 있어 검은 연인과도 같은 존재다. 애무해주고 관리해주고 밤마다 시간을 쏟아야 하니 말이다. 하지만 연인과 마찬가지로 새로 만난 상대가 너무나 우월하여 과거에 앉아할 수 없기에 교체를 고려할 수밖에 없는 상황도 오는 법이다. 게롤트는 이 원칙을 무척 잘 알고 있었기에 핫토리라는 이름의 전설적인 검 장인의 이야기를 듣는 순간 등골에 전율이 흐르고 마음이 두근거렸다. 그렇게 그는 장인을 찾아 나서기로 마음을 잡았다. 가봅시다. 검 장인 핫토리를 만나러 가볼게요.
Elven blood. What do you see?
여긴가? 여기다. 만두 가게가 되어버렸죠.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
An elven sword expert. You must be Ibir Hattori.
Ah, indeed. I am.
Geralt of Rivia. Heard a lot of good things about you.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though. All supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here. Buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection, and in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
좋습니다. 자, 핫토리의 납품업자를 만나러 부둣가로 가자. 부둣가로 가봅시다. 드디어 저도 이제 장인 등급 해제합니다. 부둣가, 부둣가. 여기 있다. 저녁쯤이니까 여기서 명상하면 되겠죠? 아, 명상하면은 저기 다 빠지겠다. 물약. 저녁쯤이니까 한 이쯤으로 여기로. 어딨어, 핫토리? 핫토리 어딨어? 아, 아직 저녁 아니야? 아, 7시면 저녁이지. 잠깐만. 알았어. 그럼 한 9시로 하자. 해질녘이구만. 이쯤 내가 여기서 무릎 꿇고 2시간이나 더 있었어야 돼? 여기 있다. 이 자식 늦구만.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher. It's nearby. Ready?
Lead the way.
Splendid. Come.
빨리빨리 오란 말이야. 빨리빨리 가란 말이야.
King of beggars, man. His name is Tin Boy.
What do you know about him?
Not much.
아 뭐야?
Easy to ire, so tread carefully.
난 또 왜 이래?
We need him far more than he needs us.
제대로 안내 안 해? 아, 마음에 안 드는데 벌써부터. 뭐야?
You were to come alone, elf. Who's this?
A concerned friend.
Fine. Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50% of your profits.
You're kidding, right? We'll give you 10.
Geralt, what are you...
Be quiet.
You're fucking with fire, Git. I don't have to haggle with you. Final offer, 40.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the king of beggars? 35's as low as we'll go.
$25's our limit. We'll throw in a discount at the shop.
You're clearly daft, tramp. No deal. Come on, boys.
Fine. We'll take your offer.
But perhaps we should...
You should go home, elf.
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, Tin Boy. Too much drink. It softens your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Damn it.
아, 나 방금 쫄린 것 같은데. 그냥 불발이군이라고 할 걸. 오, 저 아무것도 안 먹었네요, 지금. 잠깐만요. 저 친구들은 드워프잖아. 드워프도 어쨌든 인간형 아닌가? 자, 발라주고. 에키드나 탕약 마시고. 이거였나요? 서큐버스 레션까지 마셔주면은 완벽하죠? 그럼 여기서 이제 야! 정신을 못 차리죠? 이렇게 하면은 이거나 도끼구나! 와, 잠깐만요. 하나, 둘, 셋. 아, 피해주고. 나도 한다, 이놈아. 와우. 한 방. 나 죽겠는데? 야, 네가 마무리해. 그렇지.
Geralt, quickly.
어디로 가? 빨리 오라면서 제일 늦게 온 우리 핫토리. 마음에 안 들어. 느려.
Careful. There could be more in there.
그래? 그럼 안 가면 되잖아. 기다리면 안 돼?
Careful. There could be more in there.
이제 가라는 거잖아, 그치 핫토리? 오케이. 자, 이제 나보고 가라는 거죠.
Right. Sure hope there's a payoff at the end of this.
So, supplies. That's something we can count on?
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't I? But I'd hire guards if I was you. You never know with Cleaver.
Can you provide protection?
A few of Cleaver's little shits escaped. Bugger probably already knows everything. I've no men to spare, can't guarantee your safety. If I was you, I'd lay low for a time.
Thanks, Tin Boy.
Down the line, the bosses will make a deal. You'll be left alone. All you gotta do is stay alive till then.
What now?
Here we chat, while your partner's just flown the coop.
Damn it. Hey, wait!
Good luck!
Hattori, wait!
어디 갔어? 핫토리 어디 있어? 핫토리 어디 있어? 아, 쟤 진짜. 집으로 가면 되겠죠? 핫토리네 가게로 가면은 가만히 있겠죠? 어디 가겠어요, 그 친구가? 여긴가? 여기 아닌데? 아유, 비켜보시게. 핫토리, 네가 가봤자 어딜 가겠니?
Hattori, you in there? Open up.
No chance. Leave me be.
Don't be silly. Let me in.
No, never. I shall stay in here until Middenvern. Forgive me, Geralt. That was a mistake. To parley with bandits, make deals.
Too late now. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done? Geralt, you must help me.
No, I won't. I'm a witcher, not a bodyguard.
Precisely. You must find me a bodyguard. Geralt, I beg you. They'll kill me.
Got anyone specific in mind?
There's a mercenary, Sucrus, often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate, a Skelliger. He used to work for me. Huge as an oak, wouldn't fear a dozen cleavers.
Can't you talk to him yourself?
We parted not on the best of terms. That is to say, he demanded a bonus and I...
Didn't pay him. Great. What now? Am I supposed to pay your dues?
I'm certain you'll find some way to agree. Geralt, please don't leave me this way.
널 그냥 내버려두고 가고 싶구나. 하지만 난 장인이 필요하니까 도와주러 가보지. 스켈리게 출신 스크루스를 핫토리의 경호원으로 데려오자. 술집으로 가보죠. 어디야? 여기 아니구나. 누가 때려 죽여야. 무슨 일이야? 무슨 일이 벌어지는 거야? 이 자식들. 이 자식들. 내가 바로 리비아의 게롤트다. 이 자식들아. 그냥 한번 시비 걸어봤습니다. 어차피 이쪽 길 가야 해서. 여긴 또 뭐야?
Yes, I should interject.
What the fuck are you doing? We weren't done conversing.
Call that a conversation?
Not your plowing business. You need a smack, is that it?
Bad idea.
갑자기 싸운다고? 갑자기? 내가 왜 너하고 싸워야 돼? 와우. 들어와 들어와. 들어와. 뭐야 왜 안 맞아? 거리 공격. 다시 하나 둘. 아이고. 하나 둘. 큰 거 작은 거.
Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
Sucrus, you did well, mate. An ale to patch things. Come, we'll talk inside. What brings you here, Geralt?
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Why not, if there's coin in it?
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're to barter. Favor for a favor, aren't we?
I'm gonna kill you, Tori. Yeah, I guess. What did you have in mind?
My brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
Damn it. I'll do it. Where'll I find him?
Nearby at the docks. You know what? I don't care for his coin all in all. If you don't get it back, I won't mind.
So what do you want me to do?
Smash his stock of mead. It was me brought it in from Aunt Skellig.
That a mature thing to do?
Nay, but it's fair.
뭐야, 뒤에 빨간색들 뭐죠? 뒤에 뭔가 적들이 있는데 나 어떻게 나가지 근데? 나가는 문이 어디지? 혹시 어디로 나가면 되나요? 혹시 이곳은 나가는 문이 없나요?
Why'd your hair go white?
아, 지하구나 여기. 오케이. 아, 죄송합니다. 나가는 곳이 저기 있네요. 핫토리 때문에 일이 많이 커졌죠. 얜 또 뭐야? 그래, 내가 전부 상대해줘봐. 얘 끼놈들. 오우, 오우. 와, 죽는 줄? 잠깐. 오지마. 야, 나 죽는 줄 알았다. 왜 근데 물약이 다 저기 빠졌지? 영상 한번 해주겠습니다. 후, 물 마셔주고. 스켈리게 상인이 수크루스에게 진 빚을 갚도록 설득하거나 그의 상품을 부숴버리자. 설득을 할 수 있으면 설득을 하는 게 좋겠네요. 신사답게. 일단 빨리 채우고 가보겠습니다. 엑시로 빨리 할 수 없을까? 엑시로 설득시킬 수 없을까?
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus's collector. Come to get...
Mr. Sucrus, the man's a boor. I do not deal with illiterate peasants. Tell him I'll pay just as soon as palm trees sprout on Skellige.
Palm trees have sprouted on Skellige. Now pay up.
It can't be. Of course I shall pay Sucrus. A letter of credit acceptable? Redeemable at the Vivaldi's bank? Yes. I'm on my way.
역시 만능 엑시. 엑시만 있으면 모든 게 해결되죠. 자, 그러면 아주 쉽게 해결했으니까 가봅시다. 수크루스한테. 1회차에서 이거 엑시도 스탯을 좀 찍어놔야 되거든요. 1회차에서 이거 안 찍어놔가지고 뭐야 깜짝이야. 안 찍어놔서 고생을 좀 했던 기억이 나네요. 아, 지하로 가야죠. 어디 있는가? 여기 있구만.
Greetings.
Hi, Geralt. How you doing?
Took care of it. Trader said he'd give you a letter of credit issued by the Vivaldi's bank.
Is that so? Well done, mate. So who am I to knock off?
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on access once, the bastard. You working for him?
You could say that. We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for him, don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
자, 순조롭게 해결이 돼가고 있습니다. 핫토리에게 돌아가 보죠. 아, 목이 많이 잠겼네요. 제가 지금 자꾸 헛기침이 나오는데 양해를 부탁드리겠습니다. 잠깐 이분한테서 여관 주인에게서 뭔가를 살 수 있는 게 있지 않을까요? 역시 믿고 있었다고. 이런 건 사두면 좋습니다.
Farewell.
가봅시다. 핫토리에게 경호원도 고용을 했으니까 이제 핫토리가 문제없이 진행을 해줄 수 있겠죠? 또 어떤 변명거리를 늘어놓을지 걱정이 좀 되지만 그래도 한번 또 왜? 여기는 왜 이렇게 도적들 많은 거야? 도시인데 진짜 자유의 도시군요. 어딨지? 여기 있네요. 스크루스 왔고 핫토리 여기있죠?
Geralt, I've yet to thank you for your help with Tin Boy. I'd never dreamt I could get away with paying so little. I have something for you.
Thanks. How are things with Sukrus?
All is in order. I can pay him now.
Finally accepting orders for swords again?
Sadly, no. I lack certain crafting supplies.
Let me guess. Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly on them as well.
Just so. He bought them cheap from sword makers abandoning the trade. Now he hoards them like a squirrel. But if you... No. You'd never agree.
Agree to what?
I happen to know where Van Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly ever use. We could borrow a little.
What are you getting me into? Borrow? Don't you mean steal?
Stealing from a thief's no crime.
It isn't? So what is it? Poetic justice? How did I get sucked into this? And why?
It's simple. The best swords you've ever seen. Armor, trebuchet, catapults.
All right. Assuming I agree, how do you see this?
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very heavy. You must ask Sukrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
자, 그러면 자, 쉽게 될 리가 없죠? 부하들을 모아보자.
Greetings.
Oh, Geralt. How are things?
Hattori's got a job for us.
Great. I was starting to get bored.
Wants us to borrow a few crates from Ernst van Horn's warehouse. They'll smell of ammonia.
Sounds doable. I know where Van Horn stores his goods. The boys and I will go there, look around. Meet us near the Sturgeon.
Fine. When?
After dark, of course. See you there.
자, 지금 새벽이니까 지금 바로 가면 되겠죠? 아니 근데 새벽에 이렇게 흥겹게 논다고? 역시 자유의 도시 노비그라드. 야. 또 왜 그래? 왜 그래? 왜 그래? 왜 안 움직여? 잠깐만. 왜 키가 안 먹지? 이거 어이가 없네 진짜. 다시 가보겠습니다. 아니 왜 키가 안 먹었지 방금?
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
아주 엉망진창이군요. 빨리 수크루스와 부하들을 모으자. 아 여기서부터구나. 잘됐다. 차라리 잘 되었어. 자, 반후른의 창고에서 수크루스를 만나자. 가는 길에 도적을 만나도 신경 쓰지 않을게요. 신경 쓰일 것 같아. 아 몰라. 아 몰라. 여기죠?
All right. We know all we need to know. Just one guard at the entrance.
I'll take care of him.
Thought you might. Me nose ain't all that sensitive. I'll not find the right crates, so you gotta mark them with chalk. We'll get a cart in the meantime.
Fine. What do I do when I'm done?
Just leave the warehouse. Then we'll go in.
그냥 들어가면 된다고? 그렇게 방비가 허술할까? 에른스트 반 후른의 창고에 들어가자. 어디지? 아 여기가 아니구나. 좀 더 가야 되는구나. 아 여기네요.
What the hell? It's you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about. Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Ah, ploy nonsense. I knows him. It's Witcher Geralt. How goes it, Master Witcher?
A witcher? Well, it all makes sense now. Mr. Dwarf, do not listen to him. The bastard will curse us.
Ye trade heads with troll. A friend of Yap and Zigrin's a friend of mine. Now sod off or I'll lose my temper. Now!
Abracadabra, hocus pocus.
How goes it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you're looking for in Van Horn's warehouse?
Your Zigrin sends his regards.
By Rune Durin, just don't nick everything. And hurry, get it done while I'm in the privy.
Where are those crafting supplies?
어디에 있을까? 엑시를 걸 수도 있었지만 저 친구가 저를 호의로 대해줬기 때문에
Does stink of ammonia.
저도 엑시를 걸지 않고 돈으로 매수했습니다. 돈으로 매수하는 게 좀 낫잖아요. 서로 공평하게
Must be it.
잘못하는 거니까. 엑시를 걸면은 너무 내가 가해자고 저 친구가 피해자잖아.
That'd be it. Gotta signal them now.
이제 우린 공범이 된 거죠. 200크라운으로. 자, 할 일을 다 했으니 나옵시다. 뭐야?
Have you any idea whose warehouse this is, goat fucker? Aye, Geralt. It's the bloke Tori told us about. The bugger who sleeps with Cleaver or something.
Sucrus, why are you here? With the sorcerer? Ah, now I see. That is one hell of a jest you've pulled.
Hattori sent you? That ploughing non-human will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his navel string. But first, we'll feed you to the crabs.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine. Only I can thrash him. Understood?
Brother, let's mop the floor with these plowing Nordlings. Join us, Geralt. At him.
Slow down, Sucrus. Let's talk.
I gotta save me brother-in-law. Attack!
뭐야, 선택권이 없었잖아. 에잇, 어차피 싸워야 되네. 어차피 싸우게 된 거 신명나게 춤을 춰보겠습니다. 이게 레션? 오케이. 그 다음에 이게 아니야 이게 서큐버스. 어우, 너무 비슷하게 생겼어. 자, 사람이니까 교수형자 독을 발라주고요. 한번 춤을 춰볼까요? 아, 자, 요거 한번 먹어주면 더 좋을 거예요. 됐다. 자, 그럼 춤을 춰볼까요? 으아, 피해. 와, 춤추기 전에 죽겠다. 오케이. 하나, 둘, 오, 막아, 이걸? 둘, 하나, 둘, 오, 막아? 굉장한 녀석인데? 그렇지. 한 놈 어딨나? 끝났나? 다들 잘 싸우네.
We could conquer all Nilfgaard with this fighter. Sucrus, forgive me. I love you like a brother, you unkempt bugger. Friends?
Course, friends. What good has Beckerin ever brought us?
Where's that Draka that hit me?
Don't mean to spoil your reunion, but what'll we do with Van Horn?
We'll take him to Skellige before he comes to. Won't be any more trouble to you. And maybe we'll try a new venture. But first we have to move these crates to Hattori's.
True. I ought to pay him a visit too.
방금 저기 경비병이 보고 있었는데? 괜찮았던 거야? 잘 해결된 것 같죠? 핫토리에 그가 주기로 한 약속한 검에 대해 물어보자. 자, 모든 일이 잘 해결됐습니다. 실상 탕약 먹을 때마다 탕약바를 제대로 발휘하기도 전에 게임이 끝나네요. 역시 동료들과 함께하는 게임이 싸움이 더 쉬운 것 같아요. 여기 또 있지? 내 가면 안 돼 이제. 야, 난 다르다 아까랑. 조심해라. 깔끔하죠? 오, 핫토리 돌아왔습니다.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Geralt, you return safe and sound.
I do. You doing all right?
Never better. Once Van Horn had finally left, Cleaver lost interest in swordsmiths. I can forge swords again without fear of my workshop going up in flames.
Glad to hear it.
You've no notion how glad I am. I've no need of Sucrus anymore, and can devote myself to what I truly love. I thank you, Witcher.
So now can you craft me something extraordinary?
Naturally. It is what we agreed. Give me a few days, then come by for your new sword.
허허, 이것도 한번 명상을 해볼까요? 열심히 탕약 먹었는데 또 헛수고가 되었네. 아, 왜 이거 자, 하루 며칠이라고 했으니까 한 3일 정도 지나보면 되겠죠? 뒤로 둘, 이틀, (3일) 하지만 이거는 완전한 3일이 아니니까 23시간씩 돌렸으니까 2시간씩 앞으로 더, 그럼 완벽한 3일이 되겠죠? 어디 한번 볼까요?
Greetings, Ibeer. My sword ready yet?
It is. Behold and admire. A sword to outshine all others.
Well, this was worth the wait. Thank you, Ibeer.
It is I who thank you for everything.
Listen.
이렇게 된 거 이것도 하나 만들어야 되는데 지금 이게 레벨 제한이 아니 강화한 거 말고 우수한 그리핀 강철검. 오, 나 장인도 얻었었네. 언제 얻었지? 아, 79에 만들면 되겠다 이건. 좋습니다. 그럼 물건도 팔고. 아, 이분 역시 돈도 많으셔. 아, 끝났네. 그렇다면 그렇지. 이런 지도도 얻어주고요. 그 다음에 필요한 것은 없을까? 내가 대신 몇 개 사드릴게요. 사드릴 테니 무게 좀 줄여주시겠어요? 이렇게 사드리면 되겠죠? 벌써 썼다고? 아니, 돈이 얼마 드는 거야? 요것도 하나 사고, 요것도 하나 사고, 요것도 하나 사고, 그 다음에 이런 것도 하나 몇 개 사주고, 대충 아무렇게나 좀 살게요. 사고 나서 돈이 좀 생기셨으니까 물건도 팔아주고. 이거는 방금 받은 건데 지금 내가 갖고 있는 것보다 안 좋은 것 같은데. 핫토리 좋은 거 만든 거 맞아? 전설의 검 맞아? 영 우리 핫토리 신뢰가 안 서는데. 야, 지금 내가 갖고 있는 석궁이 좋긴 좋은 건가 보다. 가죽도 사주고. 이게 별로 비싼 거 없나? 비싼 거 아무거나 좀 사주고 싶은데. 이런 거 사가지고 빨리 제 무게를 비우고 싶어서 저는. 이거 봐. 아, 이건 은검이고. 이건 내 그린필 강철검. 43. 그 다음에 하발 701, 710, 강철검은 744. 지상검은 694. 이거 안 좋은데, 핫토리? 이거 참 속아버렸구만. 우리 핫토리한테 아주 속아버렸어. 어쨌든 맞아. 이런 것도 봐줘야죠. 늑대 교전 장비 업그레이드 도면을 받았고요. 핫토리 덕분에 이건 얻었죠. 이건 이득이에요. 도면 1부도 있고. 그 다음에 또 하나 더 있었는데, 그리핀 교단 업그레이드 도면 4부. 이거 4부 찾고 있었는데 이걸 핫토리가 가지고 있었군요. 어딨지? 와, 이거 근데 레벨이 높다. 나중에 가보겠습니다. 이것도 나중에 가고, 일단은 부하 퀘스트 2개를 다 마무리했어요. 마무리 잘 했고, 이거만 한번 진행해보고 그러고 나서 메인 퀘스트 진행하면 될 것 같습니다. 그렇죠? 좋아요. 잠깐만, 이게 스켈리게 거구나. 오케이, 스켈리게 거면은 하지 않아야겠다. 그냥 바로 메인으로 가겠습니다. 아이씨, 뭐야, 침 뱉지 마라. 그렇다면 이제 나가야죠. 벨렌으로 가야 되니까 근처에 있는 표지로 향해 보겠습니다. 레벨이 79가 되면은 빨리 그 다음 단계의 그리핀 교단 장비를 또 맞춰보도록 하겠습니다. 아주 기대가 됩니다. 그리고 제가 지금 갖고 있는 검이, 강철검이 괜찮은가봐요. 696 이걸로 바꿀까? 제가 이걸 찬 이유가 있었는데, 이근이 때문이었나? 이근이 화염피해 10에 이근이 12. 좋습니다. 그냥 쓰죠. 벨렌으로 까마귀 횟대로. 까마귀 횟대 어디니? 오, 노을이 지고 있군요. 우마가 지금 여기 있거든요. 남작이 자리를 떠나고 나서 병장이 까마귀 횟대를 거의 통치하고 있는데, 그 병장이 우마를 데리고 있기 때문에 우마를 병장에게서 받아오려고 가는 중입니다. 자, 온 김에 제 물건도 좀 팔 수 있는지 보고요. 어림도 없죠? 하나 팔 수 있겠다. 이분은 아무래도 돈을 못 버시는 것 같아요. 내가 볼 땐 이분이 돈을 많이 벌어. 역시 당신이 만들어준 거 좀 팔게요. 이 검도 하나는 팔았으면 좋겠는데 다 팔기엔 너무 비싸다. 오케이, 이 정도로 만족하겠습니다. 병장이 어디 있을까요? 병장이 안에 들어있구나. 이 자리를 아예 차지를 한 모양이네요.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
게롤트 아주 멋있게 협박했어. 누가 봐도 상대가 안 되기 때문에. 이쪽이었나? 병장도 별말 안 하죠. 이쪽에 있죠. 여기 있다.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door, now. Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on. What the? Quit playing around. Let's go. Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
No courtesies needed? Perfect. But remember, I'm not your soldier, or page, or dog, so don't give me any orders.
Would you prefer I order my guards? Look around. I need only beckon.
Geralt.
Now report.
Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen,
where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
and into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iakis. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And I advise you well, do not disobey me. This audience is over. Till the next.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the Dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it. Unlike some others, I know.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Oh, there, Roach.
Forktail's this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
A lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see, jumps right into a we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskill and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Threw the bed off the balcony.
So where is everyone?
Eskill's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
자, 오랜만에 케어맨에 돌아왔죠. 우리 로츠도 매우 신나 보이죠? 아주 정신을 못 차리고 있습니다. 자, 그러면 예니퍼, 램버트, 에스켈 각각 저에게 의뢰가 있는 것 같으니 찬찬히 찾아볼게요. 가볼까요? 그리고 드디어 케어모엔도 열렸으니까 늑대 장비를 찾아다닐 수도 있겠군요. 그건 제가 나중에 열심히 찾아다니겠습니다. 어디로 가야 되나? 오, 뭐야 이거. 감사합니다. 일단 예니퍼한테 먼저 가보죠. 일로 가는 게 아닌가? 맞지? 자, 들어왔습니다. 무슨 소리지? 우리 램버트는 저기에 있고요. 책을 보고 있죠. 어디로 가야 되지? 예니퍼 소리 때문에 바쁜 것 이렇게 시끄러운 것 같은데. 예니퍼를 찾아가 보겠습니다. 아닌가? 잠깐, 요건 못 참지. 먹을 수 있는 게 아니네? 여기 있지. 뭐야? 빈병? 약간 실망스러운데? 저런. 아무것도 없군요. 가보겠습니다. 오, 깜짝이야.
Damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Damn crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the 3rd crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskill seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
Ah, so it is about Triss.
Yes, It's about our dear darling Triss. Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know, you'd lost your memory, whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Agreed.
Splendid. On to more pressing matters.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Esker and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
All right, I'll talk to them. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquizitor.
Potestaquizitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
Mm-hmm.
Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for? Ah, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Geralt.
역시 칭찬은 게롤트도 웃음 짓게 만든다. 오늘의 교훈입니다. 아, 근데 예니퍼의 칭찬만. 예니퍼의 칭찬은 게롤트도 웃게 만든다. 아무리 램버트와 에스켈 그리고 마스터 베스미어가 불평불만을 토로해도 게롤트는 예니퍼의 칭찬 하나면 미소를 짓죠. 이제 예니퍼는 아니 이제 게롤트는 독거노인이 아니니까. 시리가 가도 게롤트에겐 예니퍼가 있습니다. 아 참, 역장을 써야지.
Nothing here.
여기는 아무것도 없고. 들린다. 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 사용하면 되는 건가?
Mounted witchering just never took off.
아닌가?
Ah, there you are.
여기 같은데?
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Ah, there you are. Mounted witchering just never took off.
이거 아니야? 그럼
Getting warmer. Warmer.
이것도 아니고.
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
이거 아니야? 이건데?
Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
깜짝이야. 자, 자, 해결했으니까 예니퍼한테 다시 가보죠. 예니퍼 문제는 요걸로 해결됐고, 이제 에스켈하고 램버트가 남았군요. 가봅시다. 어우, 높다 높아.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elven Sage? What do you want from her?
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iakus.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Severn. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin.
어이? 마이크가 꺼져 있었네. 자, 예니퍼 문제는 해결했고 이제 램버트와 대화하러 가보겠습니다. 자, 어우, 멀다 멀어. 케어맨 엄청 크다. 거의 운동장 한 바퀴 도는 수준인데. 어디 있나요, 램버트? 여기 있군요. 실마리를 따라서 부가 퀘스트를 하면서 램버트하고 싸웠었는데 지금은 그에 영향을 주진 않겠죠?
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, Might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Oh,
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
어우, 말이 많네요, 램버트. 그래도 오랜만에 만나서 반가운가 봐요.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. Drop them in, then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
이랬을 때 여기 잘못 가서 계속 이 계곡이 떨어져 죽었던 거 생각나네. 어떻게 여길 잘못 갔지? 오, 역시 우리를 환영하는 친구들이 있죠. 자, 지금부터는 싸움을 준비를 해야 되니까 탕약을 좀 마시겠습니다. 저 친구들을 뭐 기름까지 바를 필요는 없을 것 같고. 이게 레션이었나? 그렇지. 그럼 이게 서큐버스였고. 이 정도만 먹어줘도 뭐. 아니, 에이, 이거나 먹어라. 오, 방금 램버트가 나이스샷이라고 한 거야? 이거나 먹어라. 이거나. 야, 램버트 너 안 싸우냐? 아니, 램버트 진짜 안 싸워? 아, 싸우는구나. 한 마리 날아갔는데. 저기 있다. 받으시고.
Well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zarakinia.
Save that tale for your next sorceress.
기다려, 램버트. 챙겨갈 게 좀 있네. 가자, 램버트. 가자. 너가 가야 돼.
Geralt?
가자. 너가 안 가면 어떡해? 네, 알아서 간다. 어딘지 몰라. 나 진짜 아무 데나 간다, 진짜. 나 진짜 그냥 간다. 잘 온 것 같은데?
Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
보트를 찾아가야 되는. 보트를 찾으려면 어디로 가야 되나? 아, 너 이제 움직이니? 오케이. 그래, 이제 좀 가보렴. 보트가 어디 있을까? 근데 이젠 내가 혼자 가도 되겠다. 안녕, 친구들. 한 대, 두 대, 세 대, 하나, 둘, 오! 아이야, 둘, 셋. 또 어디 계시나요? 파이팅 램버트 혼자 상대. 자, 이쪽으로 오세요. 자, 둘, 하나 더 있죠. 자, 또 있어? 아이, 할망이네 할망. 피해. 안 맞는다 이놈아. 뭐야? 오씨 깜짝이야. 아, 얘는 또 늑대집이란 친구구나. 이끼놈.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite. See it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know, only 2 boys returned from my group.
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
맘대로 해라. 아까 그 늪 계집? 물알망구 맞죠? 물알망구. 어딨어? 아우 느려. 아우 느려. 기다려. 자, 출발하시죠. 예니퍼하고 같이 배 타는 거 다음으로 내가 램버트하고 배를 타게 될 줄이야. 램버트와의 데이트라.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
침묵. 역시.
Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
아, 진짜 게롤트 은근히 농담 너무 잘해.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old Speartip?
Old Speartip still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and keeled over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
How'd the rhyme go? Old Speartip's a deep sleeper.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
You're probably right. Let's go, straight to the cave.
Finally, something reasonable.
사실 저긴 이미 1회차 때 가봤죠. 저건 환청이 맞습니다. 얼른 와나? 호호. 여기 혹시 누군가 숨겨둔 아이템 같은 건 없는 거야? 전혀 없는 거야? 그렇지. 점프.
Bones. Pulverized.
Mm-hmm. Old spear tip's never been kind to guests.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready?
Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
아이고, 부딪혀버렸네. 망고님 무슨 말씀을 하고 싶으셨던 것 같은데 뭐라고 하신 거죠?
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
And wake old spear tip stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
자, 오늘따라 약간 컨트롤이 조금 안 되는 것 같은데. 아, 이거 부셔도 되죠? 잠시만요. 이거 아드로 부셔도 됩니다. 컬럭. 소리가 들리네요. 누군가가 쿵쾅거리는 소리. 여기.
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. Never make you even nastier.
Old spear tip's never been kind to guests.
아, 오디오 겹쳤다. 이것도 부실 수 있는 것 같은데? 이것도. 먼지 클럭클럭. 자, 동굴을 통과해볼까요? 아, 비명소리가 맞아요. 너무 가짜 같았죠? 근데 저는 1회차에 그게 진짜인 줄 알고 구하러 갔었답니다. 아, 물론 전혀 얻은 게 없었지만.
Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
이거 뭐야? 왜 병이 여기 있지? 저 자고 있는데 굳이 건들 필요 있을까요? 동굴을 통과하자. 동굴만 통과하면 되잖아. 근데 이러면 깨겠지? 나 근데 여기 이렇게 가면 되는 거 아니야? 이렇게? 아, 일어나셨네. 아, 일어나셨어. 그냥 넣어주고. 얍! 얍! 와우. 램버트 괜찮아? 와! 피해주고. 램버트 죽은 것 같은데? 예끼. 예끼 놈. 피해주고. 야, 램버트 넌 좀 피하는 것 좀 배워라. 큰 감봐. 난 코엔이 있지. 코엔. 와우, 코엔. 예끼 놈, 코엔. 하나, 둘, 셋. 깔끔하구만.
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
램버트가 거칠고 좀 말도 조리 있게 못하고 하는데 참 의리가 있는 친구인 것 같아요. 보면은 부가 퀘스트 할 때도 사실 자신이 정말 좋아했던 그가 연인으로서가 아니라 같은 동료로서 정말 좋아했던 위쳐가 죽은 것에 대한 분노로 이렇게 생긴 저기 복수였거든요. 참 의리 있는 친구 같아요, 램버트가. 좀 성깔이 좀 있어서 그렇지. 그만. 오지마, 넌 안 와도 돼. 자, 여긴 왜 색깔이 이렇지? 뭔가 주울 수 있겠는데? 플로렌. 자, 이 동굴에서 볼 수 있는 것들은 다 찾아보고 가죠? 이렇게 상자 같은 것도. 늑대들도 잡아먹었구나, 이 녀석이. 이쪽으로 가는 길이 출구 같은데? 아닌가? 맞죠?
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen.
What? What are you doing? Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
그 위쳐 트레일러에 나온 장면을 지금 램버트가 설명해주고 있는 거죠. 그 트레일러 나중에 한번 유튜브로 찾아보시면 되는데 진짜 멋있습니다. 그 게롤트가 이제 닐프가드인을 정의 구현해주는 장면이거든요.
See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
그러게, 왜 도망치지?
Witches to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is this thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave before they stone us to death.
뭐야, 그냥 이러고 마는 거야? 싸우는 것도 아니고? 싸우면 안 되나? 못 싸우나 보다. 튀죠. 못 싸우면 튀어야지. 아들! 왜 못 지나가니?
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Witches is understanding?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witches castle. Locks not there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witches strike no back. Just talky.
Witcher. Good? Over you. Witcher says monster kills trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash!
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
역시 두뇌는 게롤트죠.
I think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
They threw stones.
Well, you made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest.
성구함을 재단에 올리고
How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
재단 주변을 이렇게 밝게 해주면 되죠. 아이고, 가면서 이것도 주워주고요. 마지막으로 여기까지. 아, 램버트를 부른 적이 없는데. 됐다.
All right. Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah. Used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel, and made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Wow. Truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Think it's that bad being a Witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some Witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing. Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
오, 다행이다. 다시 돌아온 줄 알았네. 포크테일에게 미끼를? 아, 그렇지. 에스켈. 에스켈의 흔적을 찾아보죠. 램버트 퀘스트는 이걸로 마무리가 됐습니다. 이제 에스켈 퀘스트로 넘어갔네요. 여기 있다. 여기 있다. 여기 있다.
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
뭐라? 이렇게 따라가면 되죠. 꽤 뭐네? 얼마나 가야 되는 거야? 여기 있다. 아직도 달려야 돼? 이쪽이네요. 여기 있구만. 여기일 것 같죠? 여기. 소리가 들린다. 소리가 들려. 늑대들의 소리가 들린다. 늑대들에게 둘러싸였구만.
What's its name? Scorpion prints. Beautiful animals. A goat.
깜짝이야. 와라라. 야!
Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell.
늑대가 문제가 아니었나?
Where's the goat? Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
염소였구나. 염소. 잠깐만. 그러면 위쳐 센스를 이용해 에스겔의 말 주변에서 자취를 찾자. 에스겔의 말 주변에 있는 자취는 여기 있죠?
Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
뭐야 이거? 이거 뭐지? 버그 아니야 이거? 버그다 버그. 자취 하나 찾았고 하나 더. 아우 근데 늑대들이.
Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, stench.
위쳐 센스를 이용해 냄새를 따라가자. 덤비면 죽는다. 가만 안 둬. 여기 있네요.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows. Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See, your memory's back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher, Wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself lucky if I were you.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that caviar. That is tough going. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
상대해주지. 기름 좀 바르고. 드라코니드 기름. 드라코니드 기름. 드라코니드 기름이 어떤 거더라? 여기 있다. 왜 은검이야? 잠깐만. 왜 이게 아니고? 왜 검이 언제 이렇게 바뀌었죠? 36, 41, 44. 일단 이걸로 착용. 여기 있구나. 이걸로 착용하고 강철무기는 이걸로 착용하고 기름 다시 발라줄게요. 아까 검 뽑았을 때 이렇게 됐구나. 안녕. 한 번 더. Hit the wing. 어디로 갔어?
Then maybe gut itself, run a spit down its throat and out its ass?
Damn straight. Got the beast that well-mannered, though.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further.
좋았어. 바로 쫓아갈게. 아까 게롤트가 여기 키어모엔으로 올 때 만났던 그 포크테일이죠.
Scorpion's a warhorse, a purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost night once. You know, woods, dark.
이쪽이다.
The standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion landed here by fate.
Not very
An
gracefully.
enchanting tale.
Look at the tracks. We broke its wing, I think. The old hen, she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled. And she ain't kept...
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Might want to look around some.
이 문양이 있다는 거는 여기에 교단 관련 장비의 도면이 있다는 거죠. 늑대 모양이 있는 걸 보니 여기 늑대 장비 도면이 있는 거군요. 천천히 찾아보면서 뭐야 이거? 가보죠. 오! 이건가? 아니네. 이쪽으로 갔군. 포크테일 녀석. 여깄다! 만나서 반갑네. 한 번 더. 하나, 둘, 셋.
Alright, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
No, it doesn't. I trust her.
And they say people learn from their mistakes.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing.
Something about Yen bothering you? Come on, grow a pair. Give it to me straight.
You grow a pair and admit she tricked you more than a few times.
That was then. Yen's changed.
Right. Fine, never mind. Let's go.
자, 우리 돌아가기 전, 여기 있네. 야, 바로 앞에 있었구나. 예. 도면도 손에 넣었죠. 그럼 이제 돌아가야죠. 케어모헨으로 돌아가자. 말이 바로 있네?
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Care Moorhen wins!
아, 이거 저번에 졌는데. 이번에 이길 수 있을까? 비켜 양들아. 아니 사슴들이구나. 비키렴. 자, 집중합니다. 노래가 조금만 더 박진감 넘쳤으면 좋았을 텐데 너무 차분하잖아. 이렇게 경주를 하고 있는데. 말 원기 수치가 거의 다 돼가는데. 아, 저번에 진짜 어이없게 졌거든요. 다 이겼는데 다리 앞에서 떨어져가지고 졌어요. 그래서 이번에는 침착하게 다 왔습니다. 오, 이게 다가 아니었구나. 여기까지였고.
Take it easy. Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Since you insist.
Here. Use it wisely.
뭘 줬을까요? 고산주민 부츠. 아, 이거 나쁘지 않아요. 원래 능력치 꽤 괜찮은 부츠예요. 네, 제가 안 쓸 뿐. 자, 이제 모두 완료했으니까 맛있는 저녁 식사나 먹으러 가보죠. 오우. 자자. 지금 오케이. 가봅시다. 아, 그냥 여기 소리가 이렇구나. 뭐야 이게? 이거 뭐야 이거? 언제 또 얘를 잡아왔어? 에키마르 아닌가? 타타칸인가?
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
Or three.
I'll hold you to that.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous whoresons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My client threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's were the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush! I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been?
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
All right, change the subject.
'Cause you refuse to admit I'm right? Whatever. Fine.
Stop being a smartass. Pour.
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good man, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting, or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Esko. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus. How about that? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers. Oh, Lambert. Kaer Morhen's black sheep.
Wanna know the best part? They weren't even my knickers.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you're a true friend.
Right, men. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf. Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue!
야, 엄청 길다. 엄청 길다. 찹찹 가보겠습니다. 비틀거리면서 위쳐 센스로 에스켈을 찾자.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
어우, 난리 났네. 난리 났어.
Eskel! Eskel!
Eskel!
저기까지 갔네. 달릴 수도 없어요. 술 취해가지고 못 달려요, 게롤트가. 이로 가야 돼. 아, 하여튼 남자들이란. 에스켈 찹찹 찹찹.
Eskel, you drunk! Hey, hear that?
어디로 갔나?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern. Think he hurt himself.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
잘 자고 있구만.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever-faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up!
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches! All right. How's this work?
Well, twist here, or turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
Stop whining, Eskel. Times you gotta squeeze into some
frippery.
We don't tell a soul, understand? This stays here.
Sure brought a lot of crap.
여러분은 지금 새 위쳐의 추태를 보고 있습니다.
You'll scare Geralt.
이 옷을 입으면 되겠죠? 예니퍼의 드레스. 예니퍼의 하의를 입자. 예니퍼의 하의를 입자. 어? 옷이 없는데? 아, 여기 있다. 와우.
Yes, perfect. Like it was made for you.
Sure. Soon as I let it out a bit in the waist.
Stop talking. Get dressed. Not that one. Won't compliment your complexion. Damn, Eskel. You got an hourglass figure.
And you're an ass. Come on, go. Thing's tight as hell.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Kedmil blood de toi. Hocus pocus abracadabra splather.
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! No, you oaf. The lodge has come for me.
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one. Go to bed. Now.
dream. See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Noticed one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes. Don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskill, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
무서워 예니퍼. 예니퍼 빡세.
You don't know who's strapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex
재료 줍고
extrapolated some data, ran simulations.
조제를 하면 되겠죠? 연금술에서. 오케이. 마침 이것도 아끼자.
Potions ready.
tools too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskill, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly?
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion.
OECK Finn.
potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he'd... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags on it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery. Never severe. Caniatad. Nevid. Savi. Hawal. Arriva. Endir. No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Koal. Kaniatad.
Nevid severe. Koal, Kaniatad. Nevid, Arriva, Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it. Kaniatad, Taran Anadir, Diz.
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An elf.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt? What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse... The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. It is a matter of time. They will detect.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't... No. You saw. Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through... Do you understand?
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avallac'h? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
We'll be waiting for them, swords in hand.
Yes. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here. And the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avallac'h to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf. And give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
자, 이렇게 해서 우마의 저주도 성공적으로 풀었습니다. 예니퍼의 방식이 맞았던 것 같아요. 물론 큰 대가가 따르긴 했지만 다행히 아발라크를 저주에서 풀어내는데 성공했습니다. 이 아발라크는 그 엘프죠. 키이라 매체가 만났던 유적지에서 만나기로 했던 그 엘프였던 것 같죠. 자, 이렇게 해서 우마 저주 풀기는 마무리됐고, 다음에 플레이할 때는 이제 시리를 구하러 가야죠. 근데 그 전에 해야 되는 것이 전우들을 모으는 그 퀘스트를 좀 진행을 해볼까 합니다. 그래서 지금까지 만났던 스켈리게, 벨렌, 노비그라드에서 만났던 사람들을 다 찾아서 이 케어모엔으로 모여서 와일드헌트에 대항해서 싸울 수 있도록 요청을 하는 그 퀘스트를 진행을 해보겠습니다. 근데 거의 막바지에 한 걸음 다가왔어요. 우리의 위쳐 여행기도요. 그래서 오늘 방송은 여기까지 하고 다음에 또 다시 만나도록 하겠습니다. 늦게라도 이렇게 시청하러 와주셔서 너무 감사드리고요. 오늘 좋은 하루 되시고 좋은 밤 되시고 다음에 뵙겠습니다. 방송 종료할게요.